Look at you, my ITT.
I'm the new head of this department.
I am the head of this department. I thought I was. There will be some piece of evidence that will prove without any shadow of a doubt that you don't know anything about computers.
What are you doing?
Plugging in your computer.
Hello, computer. Hello. Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again? You do know how a button works, don't you?
You crack me up. Yeah. Franklin Harris has a specialty of getting strip searched at airports because he brings weird stuff on the planes as he's coming out to visit us. It's great to have you back, Frank.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Techfile.ca is a great site for people who love technology. You really are kind of the proto-Canadian podcaster, one of the very first podcasters in Canada, right?
Sure.
How long have you been doing it now?
About 2.5 years.
Yeah, that puts you right there at the beginning of time.
Yeah.
Amazingly enough.
Shortly after the Return of the Screensavers podcast.
That's right. Yeah. So we're kind of in league here.
Yes.
Now, one of the things when people have Wi-Fi that is a constant complaint is I love wireless networking. It's fantastic, but I can't get to the basement, or I can't get to the attic, or I can't get to the backyard. Bad spots, yeah.
That's right.
So how can we fix that?
I stumbled upon this site called freeantennas.com, and they made this claim that you can print your own parabolic antenna.
Wait a minute, print it?
Yeah, print it.
This is
just like that.
On an inkjet.
On an inkjet or a laser. You need thicker cardstock so it can hold up to abuse, but if you print it, you'll get anywhere between 9 to 14 dB gain.
And the key is the shape.
That's right. It all has to do with the shape. They've got a bunch of scientific mumbo jumbo here to prove their claims. But
scientists agree.
That's right.
That if you print it like this, it will look like that. Well, just so this is the optimal, I guess.
That's right. It's the optimal range.
Now you're going to cut this out.
That's right. You cut it out, and it's as simple as insert slot A into slot B, and that's it.
And that's what you did here.
That's what I did. I also added some tinfoil to the back, reflective side in. That seems to help it. I think it's voodoo magic, but it works.
Did they not mention the tinfoil?
Yeah, well, it was in the forum. Someone suggested if you had the tinfoil, you get a bit more.
I mean, you wouldn't think it would work with paper, but I guess the idea is that these high-frequency waves, these 2.4 gigahertz waves, microwaves, and that's the problem. Frankly, they bounce off stuff. They're so high frequency.
That's right.
Television and radio go right through it because they're lower frequency, but when you get to 2.4 gigahertz, it's so small.
It goes right through it.
Even paper, it would bounce. So by having this is enough, but of course having this makes it a little bit more bouncy.
A little bit more. And you know what, realistically I got anywhere between 7 to 9 dB gain with it.
Now, how do you know how much gain you're getting?
I used Max Stumbler too.
Stumbler will tell you how much stronger.
It tells you how much stronger it is.
And 7 to 9 dB, is that a bar?
Yeah, it's about a bar. See, I had a lot of hotspots at home when I had my my Wi-Fi router kind of in the middle of the home.
Right.
So what I did is using the antenna, I actually have 2 of them. This is just my portable router for demonstration.
So show us how it works.
You just poke the holes out, you kind of slap it like that. And what I did is I took my Wi-Fi unit and put it at the end of the home.
Yeah.
And I got full coverage, including the backyard.
So it was noticeable difference.
Big time. Big time. It kind of sucks from this point back, but
because it's catching.
That's right. It's catching it, bouncing it that way, and I got 7 to 9 dB gain, which is quite impressive.
Now, unfortunately, I have an Apple airport which doesn't have So you need one with antennas, or you need one that has a dongle that comes out of it that you can put an antenna on. Although by the time you're doing that, you might as well go out and buy.
That's right. There's actually a hack to add an antenna.
Is there to the airport?
To the airport. Yeah.
Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah. Freeantennas.com.
That's right. They got a bunch of stuff there. They even got more where you can build. We kind of skipped out of where we're supposed to be.
There we go.
Where you can build
a reflector template. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing here. But you can actually go ahead and build other ones out of metal, corner ones, which actually is what I should do at home because I have.
You're putting that in a corner.
I have it in a corner, and it actually shoots.
So obviously, some RF engineer. It looks like his name is M. Erskine. Knows what he's talking about. And
I think I'm going to build the outdoor one as well.
Look at that. Show us that. I want to see that. Yeah. That thing is, okay, now we're talking. It's got a mast. It's probably not free.
CRTC might have a problem with that, though, if I kind of stuck that on the side of my house. But,
Just don't pack it in your luggage, and I think you're okay.
Yeah, I might have to try.
Franklin Harris at techfile.ca. Details on this and links to freeantennas.com on our website, which is thelabwithleo.com. And you know what's great is you didn't just show us the website, you actually made one, you tried it, and you found out it doesn't.
I had to build it last night in my hotel because the one I actually brought got crushed in the luggage. So
yeah, shape is important. So that's how easy it is. You can actually do it in your hotel room.
It took me like 5 minutes.
Did you print that in the business center?
Yeah, actually I did.
Excuse me, I have some very important
I have
documents.
thick cardstock. Can I use my own paper?
Yeah, I need cardstock, and you got a tinfoil? A bunt pan, some oven mitts, and tongs, and we'll be set.
That's right.
Yes. All right, we're going to take a break. But first, let's take a the bunt pan is key.
Yes.
Let's take a look at something up close and personal. What is that? That is something you'll find around the lab. It's a close-up of it. Sean Carruthers took it. What is it? I'll tell you what, we'll zoom out and find out when the lab continues.